Hello everybody! Many people have asked me how I do my custom trees, so I decided to start a little mini-series. In every episode, I will showcase a different tree design and how to make it. Today we're gonna look into one of my favorites, the oak tree. There's a couple of things you need to note in this video. First, if you're using a bushy leaves texture pack, I would recommend turning this off. In my opinion, these texture packs limits the creativity when it comes to custom trees. Second of all, custom trees are hard. If your name isn't Jojo64 or Linux, you probably won't make an amazing tree the first time. As everything else in Minecraft, it requires patience and practice. So with those things in mind, let's have a look at the oak tree. So the most important thing about every custom tree is the shape. You need to have the branches shaped correctly, if not the next stages will be very hard. I'm using gold blocks to make it easier to see this process. Try to have a main stem and have multiple branches going out in each direction, up, down, sideways, etc. This is the hardest part, and there's nothing wrong about coming back and editing this shape later. Many people making custom trees have a stem upwards and a canopy on top. This certainly does work, but it's better having branches at different levels, different heights and different directions. You get a much more natural shape to the tree, and this helps bring it more alive. Once you're happy with your shape, it's time to add some stripped spruce wood. This block has a more soft tone and gives the tree that extra detail. Try to just add it in randomly throughout your branches. The next step is adding some smaller branches using fences and fence gates. A lot of people is only using fences for this process, but I think a fence gate looks more like a branch than a fence itself. Again, add it in randomly on the tips of the branches. I also added some smaller detail on the trunk using signs, but this is totally optional. The reason we are adding these branches is that it's not only to add more detail, but also to make it easier to place leaves when it comes to that part. Also, sorry for the little skip in the next clip, I had Replaymod paused. So now it's time to cover up our branches with beautiful leaves. Our goal with this tree is to make it look as airy as possible and make some of the branches visible through the leaves. This can be done in multiple ways, and there's no right or wrong way. I'm also using a mod called Twiggeroo to be able to place diagonally. I can link this in the description if you want. It just makes it way easier, but it's not necessary at all. You also have to decide if you want to do more hanging leaves or more going upwards. I did kind of a mix of both and I think it worked out. If you look at trees in real life, they're often very lush and not the sort of green ball you were building before. Not that you can spend hours and hours always finding ways to make it look better, but at some point you just have to say to yourself, okay, this is fine, I'm gonna stop now. I slow down this clip a lot to make it easier for you to see the process, but I've kinda said all there is, so I'll just leave you with the music for a while. tree itself is complete, but I'm just going to add some finishing touches. I just love the new chain block and decided to make a little swing hanging from one of the branches. I also added some coarse dirt, as the ground beneath the tree wouldn't receive a lot of light. A couple of mushrooms and some mushroom blocks also helped out, together with some grass and other bushes. So that's all I've got for today. I hope you somehow found this useful, and if you make a custom tree inspired by this, send me some screenshot over my Discord. I would love to see it, and I'm also giving advice if you need that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a like if you're excited for the series. Also, what tree type should I tackle next time? See ya!